So I studied landscape architecture, where I design like national parks or even BTOs or overseas projects, big scale basis. So I worked there in a consulting firm for a good 6 years. When I felt there was a disparity in terms of job security, that really struck me to think hard. And I decided to make a switch to real estate, taking that leap of faith, like foregoing everything. My name is Avim. I'm a division director from ERA, and this year marks my 5th year in the industry. I remember I grew up in Sims Drive, a 3-room HDB with my mom. I had to take on the sole breadwinner at a very young age because my dad passed away when both me and my brothers were very young. So that really also made me to grow up even faster and be more independent than my usual peers when they are still partying. But I always believe when you are faced in such a situation, you can either be very discouraged or you chin up, take heart, and you become stronger. So I think this whole process, I'm just very thankful that it molded me to be even more resilient in life, and especially now when I'm in real estate, I can bring out this resilience or tenacity in the business. During the RAS lessons, I rushed all the way to the front row to take up the front row seat, dying so hard to absorb what the lecturer is going to teach us so that I don't forget any key notes. And after the whole course, I also make a point to go down to the National Library Board, to the revision room. At the first thing in the morning, all the way to the last timing at night, I just sat there, chose the best seat, revised my notes for a good 1 month. I remember handling this first shop house transaction. I nearly lost my buyer to another agent because the agent just was there, to undercut the whole transaction. But God is good. I managed to bring another foreign buyer that offered a very attractive price, and my seller was very pleased with that. So that is where I closed that first conservation shop house, and that is where I got my first breakthrough. I still remember this candid conversation with one of my clients. They love how I negotiated the price for them, and everything, the deal was all secured. And I still remember the night before, I was taking out my phone, I was scrolling through my screen and say, oh, which car should I be changing? That day of inspection, out of the blue, this director just came up to me and just told me that you earn good money, but remember to have good stewardship and wisdom investing this money. Like out of a sudden, so I was taken aback, but to me it was like a divine wake-up call, to remind myself, to serve a good reminder to me, how should I be handling my finances. With our company, Pre-Eminent Group and ZHD, we have created this very comprehensive structure training program. It's more like a plug and play. Like, you don't have to find things out yourself. There are so many trainings available. It's a matter whether you are allocating time to attend this training. And I felt that with this kind of structured frameworks, training, timeline, guidelines, everything, and we are learning also from a lot of top achievers in the company level and Pre-Eminent Group and ZHD level, I felt that agents today are really very blessed. They have so many resources to rely on. And what is my life goal? My life goal is to help people live better lives. And it is a big theory, but I believe that when you help more people do that, this is a ripple effect. And eventually the whole community that you're building is going to be a culture of encouragement, of people that trying to help each other do better in their life.